Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. So while this event was happening inside Ebony's house, the cat whatever, as in, is it another cat conference? Remember, there was something called the cat conference again. The black cat drama inside the house. They said Ebony had gone, when this whole thing happened, if you watch the first video, she quickly went to her, when she started experiencing the cat's drama, she went straight to her child's bedroom where the baby was lying with the nanny and carried the baby from the nanny and then backed the baby. Okay, she backed the baby. But while the baby was back, she was running from pillar to post, screaming, cat this, cat that. At some point, they said they heard her scream. She shouted that she had been beaten by one of those cats. Yeah, that she had been beaten. Now, what the aunt did, the aunt quickly ran to her where she, knelt down and was crying with the baby behind her and touched the place where she said she had been beaten. There was no sign of any bite. There was nothing. Everywhere was smooth. So the aunt did something, tried to go and carry shea butter to come and smoothen the place. Okay, they said that was exactly what the aunt did. The woman went, rushed, and carried shea butter to come and smoothen that place. Ebony was still crying all over with the baby behind her. And then as she was trying, to go and access the major door, according to her, she said some cats were coming from upstairs. The entire cat, according to her, they were downstairs before trying to come upstairs where she was. But maybe they couldn't come because there were other, people there. That's the nanny and the aunt. They were up there. Or maybe it was some kind of spiritual barrier that made them not to be able to come up through the staircase, or something, whatever was there. According to Ebony, because remember, she was the only one who was able to see the cat. But something happened. At some point, she was upstairs. Now, she was shivering. The aunts that were around her, and the aunt and the nanny and all of that. Baby was sleeping behind her. As she was screaming, baby will wake and baby will sleep. Baby will wake and baby will sleep. Then she started running downward, like towards the staircase to go down to go and access the door. They said the baby almost fell off her back. If the nanny had not, intervened, that baby would have landed on the ground because she was like paranoid. She could even hardly notice that she had a baby behind her. The nanny was the one who rushed to catch the baby that was almost falling from her back. They said the nanny ran, caught the baby mid-air. That was what happened. And that was when they knew that something was drastically wrong. Though they couldn't see what Ebony was running away from, they knew that she was actually seeing stuff because it was real. Everyone was running and running and running. And if the nanny had not caught that baby mid-air, that baby would have landed on her his back on that staircase. And that probably would have been a disaster. They said that is even a taboo. Was that what this was all about? Was it about the baby? Is it about Ebony? What went wrong that night is what everybody is probing and trying to get answers to right about now. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the cells. Still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love your show. I do well, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. And I love you so much. Thank you, people, for being here. Thank you for your support. I never take your support for granted. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for everything. Okay, as we are hearing what is going on, if the information is correct, they said it was a mysterious event that transpired inside Ebony's apartment. Now the baby started crying. Ebony's baby was terrified. Baby started crying. Baby was beginning to cry as though whatever the mother was saying, he was saying. Baby was terrified to a point where Nanny would carry the baby and put on her chest and, close the baby's face with cloth and use her hand to hold the baby's eyes. So if the baby was seeing anything, so the baby would stop. So what they did now, they had to run inside the house to go and carry kernel oil. You know kernel oil? Now, for those of you who do not know kernel oil, it is made from kernel, from, palm tree, okay? When you make red oil, that is palm oil. The fruit that, red oil is generated from has seeds inside. That is palm kernel. They call it palm kernel. So when they fry it, it brings out oil, and that oil is said to be very medicinal, especially for children. Okay, and so they had to now use kernel oil to rub all over the child's body, the child's face, everywhere. That baby started running temperature immediately, and they rubbed the kernel oil and all of that. They pacified the baby to sleep. Now Ebony's aunt now told the nanny to take the baby to one room, stay there while she will control Ebony. That was how Nanny took the baby to the other room, closed the baby's eyes. That was how the baby went back to sleep, and the temperature started going down. While the aunt was here controlling Ebony, Ebony was busy crying that a cat beat her. A cat beat her. The pain is too much. It's paining her. A cat beat her. The aunt was frustrated. The aunt had the phone trying to call for emergency, trying to call and everything. The calls was going through. It was looking as though it was ringing. Everybody she called was actually ringing, but nobody was picking. Nobody was picking. That was what was happening in the in the apartment of Ebony. It was a night of terror. It was, something that, according to the aunt, she has never ever experienced that. Even though the aunt said, even though she never saw one cat, not one cat she never saw, but the atmosphere was so tense, you could tell that the energy was heavy, ungodly, like, oh my gosh, that it was bad. It was a terrible energy that was coming out. She knew something was wrong. She knew it was a spiritual attack. She knew something had gone, very, very wrong. She was praying that night that she would come out of there alive. And it took them how many hours? Almost 3 hours before they were able to open the main door. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact.